Okay, we're looking at fractions. Fractions with the same denominator. This square has a quarter, 1/4, and if I have another quarter, I'll turn it this way, 1/4 or 1/4, 1 being the numerator, the top digit, the top number, separated by the vinculum, and the number that's down low, denominator. So D for down, denominator. 1 out of 4. And what that really means is it's saying there's one piece out of 4. 4, the denominator tells me how many pieces I need to make one whole. And in this case, I would need 4 out of 4. 4 pieces out of 4 is equal to one whole. Let's go back to what we're looking at. A quarter plus another quarter, or 1/4 plus 1/4. If the denominators are the same, this is easy, I just keep it the same. I put 4. Then at the top number, which is the numerator, I just add straight across. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Here's my answer, 2 out of 4. Most teachers like you to simplify. That means to make these digits smaller, but they're going to be equivalent. So 2/4 looks like that. If I were going to simplify, I then think of a number that can fit evenly into both the numerator and the denominator. If I do 1, it's going to give me the same answer. 2 divided by 1 will give me 2. 4 divided by 1 will give me 4. I haven't gone anywhere. They're both even numbers. If they're both even numbers, surely 2 can fit into them both evenly. So what I do to the top, I must do to the bottom. 2 divided by 2 equals 1. 4 divided by 2 equals 2. So my best simplified answer is 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2, which is equivalent, which means equal to 2/4, or 2 out of 4. And if I turn it around, you can see they're exactly the same size. So this answer is correct, 2/4, or 2 out of 4. But if the teacher asks you to simplify, think of a number that can fit evenly into both 2 and 4, or whatever the numerator and denominator is. So let's pretend it was 6 and 6, and let's make this one 2. I'm going to change this now. So right now, I have 2/6 plus 1/6. First look at the denominator. The denominator is the one that's down, D for down. They are the same, which means straight away I can put my denominator as 6. Straight there. Next thing, I add the numerator. 2 plus 1 gives me 3. That would be correct, 3/6. But again, the teacher will want you to simplify. 3/6. I know 6 is an even number, so I can divide that by 2. 3, unfortunately, is not. So whatever I do to the bottom, I must do to the top. So I can't divide 3 by 2. That's not going to work. What number are you thinking of? 3 divided... I know 3 can fit into 3, and I know 3 can fit into 6. So that would be my best option. 3 divided by 3 equals 1. Whatever I do to the top, I do to the bottom. 6 divided by 3, see they're the same number, equals 2. Gives me the same result. It's a half again. because 3 is half of 6, so they are equivalent fractions. Easy really, isn't it? Or is it? One thing is that when you are doing, let's do 2/5 plus 4/5. Okay, so in this case, my pizza been cut into 5 slices. To make one whole pizza, I need 5 slices. I can't fit 6 in there because it can only hold 5. If you're pretty good with decimals or fractions, you might think 2 out of 5, is that more than a half or less than a half? And I look at 4 out of 5. Is that more than a half or less than a half? So if I'm thinking if this is bigger than a half, and if this one was bigger than a half, we know a half plus a half equals 1 whole. So if both are bigger than a half, we're going to end up with more than 1 whole. In this case, let's do the denominators are the same. So I can keep the denominator 5. 2 plus 4 gives me 6. I have a problem. I've got 6 slices of pizza, but my pizza box can only hold 5. So in this case, Mr. is making a sort of squarish rectangle box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And over here, normally they'd be cut into these little bits here. So I've got 6 slices, I should say I have 6 slices, not got. Here's 1 slice, 2 slices, 3, 4, 5, 6 slices. Which means I have 1 whole pizza, here, 1 whole pizza. How many slices do I have in this box? I have 1. Out of how many would, if there was a full box, it can hold 5. So 1 piece out of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's only 1 there. So I can clearly see I've got 1 whole pizza. So I'd write this, 1 whole pizza, and there's 1 left over out of 5. When you have the numerator greater than 5, or the numerator is bigger than the denominator, in this case it is, this is known as an improper fraction. Improper fraction, and we want to turn it into what this is known as a mixed. And you have a mixed fraction when you have some whole things, whole numbers, and some bits left over. So in this case, what I could do, if I didn't want to draw a picture, I could do this. 6 minus 5 would be 1. So I could do this. I could think, how many 5s fit into 6? That's where I need to know my multiplication skills. 5, 10, 10's too big. So I can go in, 5 can fit into 6 once. Then I do 6 minus 5 would leave me 1. And then I put the denominator. So if the number was this, 8 over 3, that means my pizza can hold 3 slices in a box, 3 slices. I've got 8 slices. So in this case, I think my multiplication skills of 3. 3, 6, 9. Okay, 9's too big. 3 can fit into 8 2 times. 2 times 3 is 6. So then I do 8 minus 6 leaves 2. 2 whole pizzas, 2 slices, and 3 left over. If I wanted to turn it back into what is known as a mixed number here, to an improper fraction, I could do 3 times 2, so the denominator multiplied by the whole number, plus the numerator. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8. Let's check it over this one. 5 times 1 plus 1. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6. So here we go, 6/5. We'll hold it there.